I asked my viewers to send me their best gaming setups, and some of them were absolutely insane. Your setup is crazy. You guys are also going to be voting on the best gaming setup in this video, and the winner will get $300. Starting it off absolutely crazy, we have Charlie and his Core i9 14900K gaming setup, and it just looks insane. I can't say enough how much I love the blue and pink combined with the white. It's so clean. In the video, you can just see how nice the PC looks, all the RGB light effects, and he paid so much attention to it. Everything in here is like color matched. It all has a nice theme. Let's see the cable management under. Oh my. Okay, Charlie, your setup is crazy. He even has a 280 hertz monitor, and you can tell he's a Fortnite sweat because of that mouse pad he has on top. It's basically a glass mouse pad. Honestly, it's so clean. I'd have to give it like a 9 out of 10. Now, Daniel has a complete different vibe going on here, but I actually really like it. It has way more of a nature vibe to it and less kind of gamery. It looks more like a productivity setup. We have a ultra wide monitor. It's probably 34 inches and a smaller one on the side. Everything here is still very, very clean. I actually really like how unique this is because you don't really see many setups like this. I'm pretty sure he is a content creator because you can tell with the mic and the webcam and the key light and all that. He even personalized it a bit with a few pop heads, but it's overall a pretty simple and clean setup. It's not exactly my vibe of a setup, but I still really like it, and an easy 8 out of 10. I think this is the first time we've had a gamer girl setup ever on the channel. I think my entire audience is just guys, so I'm honestly very surprised. One thing I did notice though was on the videos, why does she have a Scream Killer wallpaper on her monitor and also a weird one on her desktop PC screen? Like, it's supposed to be like a Hello Kitty gaming PC setup, and I don't know what's going on. I'm not gonna lie, this setup is definitely extremely expensive because it has like an OLED monitor. The gaming PC also looks sick. You don't really see pink PCs like that. I think it is a little bit too much going on for my taste, but I really like how like unique it is for sure. I'm not gonna lie, obviously I would never make a gaming setup like this, so I don't even know how to rate it. It is a little bit messy, but there's just a bunch of personalization because of all the horses and everything, so I legit don't know what to rate this at all. You guys rate the gamer girl setup in the comments down below. As soon as I saw this setup, I knew I had to actually add it because it's not really expensive like the other setups in this video. It is a console setup. It's a PlayStation 5 setup, but it's super, super clean. He's definitely a controller player because he doesn't have a keyboard or mouse, even though he has a mouse pad. I assume that's just straight up for aesthetics, but he has two controllers, a PS5, and then that one at the top, I'm pretty sure is a super expensive one. It looks like super modded. And my boy has pink sparkling water just for the aesthetic. He definitely doesn't drink it. It's definitely there just to kind of spice up the setup. But this just shows you don't need a lot of money to actually build a nice gaming setup. He even has a little monitor mount, even the little neon sign, the 3D art panels. I honestly really am not trying to overrate every setup in this video, but especially with what he had, 8 out of 10. I really like this setup. Okay, so the first thing I noticed of the setup immediately from Sam is the overkill looking PC. It has an RTX 4070, 32 gigs of RAM, and a Core i7 12700K. It just looks insane. Surprisingly, I've never had a gaming PC that was water cooled like that. I really low-key want one now. Definitely the thing I would recommend for this guy to do 100%, and I would think it absolutely transform his entire setup, is get like an IKEA desk or just get a bigger desk, because his entire PC that probably costs like $4,000 is literally sitting on like a little like shelf. Like I don't really understand that. And he doesn't really have that much space on his desk because it's a little riser desk, so you can see behind the monitor it's like a little bit cluttered and everything. And yeah, I would also recommend maybe if you can upgrade the peripherals. I think my boy just got the best gaming PC ever and then cheaped out on a few of the other things because that PC is definitely not cheap. I do like the monitor mounts and I really do like the vision of it. Plus, I just noticed that TV on the side looks really sick. I'd give it like a 6.5 to 7 out of 10. Okay, I don't know what it is about this video, but literally everyone loves the pink and blue theme. I mean, this setup legit screams old setup vibes. I don't know what it is. It might be the microphone or the Go XLR. I even have that like basically exact same PC case. I've done the same colors. Like, this just seems so much like my setup. I'm not gonna lie. I can tell my boy Zon is definitely a viewer. I'm actually very surprised his desk isn't really bending at all. That middle table leg is definitely doing a lot of work, and his cable management is so good. I literally love this setup. You can tell when people put a lot of effort into their setups, and this guy definitely did. I also really do love all the posters on the left side. It looks like we have another Scream kind of poster. I don't know what it is with Scream in this video, but overall, with the entire vibe of everything, I mean, this does kind of give me my old setup vibes, but I just like it so much. Seriously, 9 out of 10. I love this setup. Now, this is Noah's setup, and I just have to give a shout out to Noah. I literally always see him supporting, so really do appreciate it. He does have a PlayStation 5 on the side there, but I can see it's a desktop. I'm trying to see if he has like a laptop or something hiding. I don't really see it anywhere, but he definitely has some kind of PC somewhere. I just have no idea what it really is. I love the fake plants, of course, even like the little RGB headset stand. It's so clean. And for his mouse, I can't really tell exactly what he's using. I think it's a Moto O, like a wireless honeycomb mouse. I'm not really sure, but his peripherals look really good. Noah even took it to the next level because his whole room is actually decorated. I really like what he did on the shelf here with a bunch of kind of cool car decorations and everything like that. I completely approve of this setup. I love it. We got my boy's bed in the corner, and he even has the A1 mini 3D printer. I got sponsored by Bamboo Labs like a few months ago. That printer is really good, so I don't know what my boy's cooking up, but it looks like he's printing something. Overall though, with everything included, I'm not just trying to give high scores, or I'm not just being biased towards my boy Noah. Bro, straight up 9 out of 10. Okay, I'm not 100% sure if this is actually Artem's setup because he's a no profile picture, but like, dude, this setup is just, I don't know what happened or like how you guys are getting this money, but bro, these setups are absolutely insane. I really do love the kind of full white theme of it. Whoever set up this is insane. I love the wood slats. I really want to do that, but it's kind of like a permanent wall thing, so yeah, that's kind of an issue. But dude, everything he nailed to like the T. He has the perfect amount of plants in my opinion. PC though, I have to say, looks insane. I love the all white theme. Even his RGB sticks have like white RGB. I've never even seen that PC case from NZXT, so I really do like that as well. Everything in here is color coordinated. Even the background, bro, even outside of his house, it's white. Dude, this setup is just like insane. It's actually crazy. I'm pretty sure he's using two 27-inch monitors over here, so that's pretty nice. And he has a fee-fine mic, so that is pretty decent. But overall, I'd have to rate it again. I'm not even just trying to glaze a lot. It isn't exactly my type of vibe because I like more pink and blue, but I think I'd give it like a solid 8.5 out of 10. Every setup in this video is crazy. Okay, bro, everyone just likes pink and blue. Like, this one's more pink or purplish, but dude, I mean, you just can't go wrong with it. He even included a picture of the setup without any of the RGB lights, and look how plain it looks. Overall, this honestly is a very simple setup. I don't know what his monitor is doing all the way on the right there. I really wouldn't like that, to be honest, and I would put your main monitor, if you can, on a monitor mount. I think it'd look way cleaner and free up some space. I think he could do a much better job kind of like putting the PC all the way on the right side. I just kind of think it'd look better, and then kind of mounting the monitors. So overall, I think he has a ton of potential, but I'd rate it like a solid 7 out of 10. There's a ton going on in this setup. Complete different vibe from anything I've ever seen. I don't know why, but it kind of gives me like music vibes a lot. I really do like the warm colors of everything. I'm just trying to see everything. He has a ton of hats on the side. I do think he could kind of make the poster on the top left a little bit more symmetrical, but that's just a small thing. He definitely is a content creator. I think that's the Sony a6100 that he's using for his face cam. We have an Xbox Series S. He definitely is a streamer as well. You can tell from the Go XLR. He also took this on a nice camera as well. The cable management doesn't look insane, but it actually is better than mine, so I can't really complain on that at all. And just everything about the setup, even the little personalization thing, like he has a little pop funk or Funko Pop in the PC, so that's pretty sick. The only thing that I definitely could not stand of this setup is how little mouse space he has. He has like the smallest amount of mouse space. I just could not deal with that. So I think overall though, it's just not exactly my taste, but I do see the vision, and I'd rate it solid 7.5 out of 10. I just wanted to include this setup to kind of mix up the vibe and just show like basically what a simple kind of try-hard gaming setup, if that makes sense, is. We got the monitor mount. It's kind of tilted at you. He even is playing Valorant, of course. A pretty nice looking PC, and just nothing about it is too crazy. He has an Argentina flag on the top, a little bit of RGB strips around, kind of giving a blue vibe. He also does have a lot of mouse space, which I do like a lot, and you can just tell from the way the setup is kind of laid out, he's definitely a try-hard. There's no way he's in like silver. I probably would usually rate this setup higher, but compared to the other insane setups we've seen in this video, I'd give this one like a solid 6 out of 10. All right, now we got my boy Shep. I don't know exactly how to pronounce it, but he says he has a 4090, and you can just tell. The first thing I noticed from looking at this like entire setup is, yeah, he's definitely a tryhard. He literally has a PC on the floor just so he can have more mouse space, and whenever they have the smaller mouse pad that's like a glass pad on top of the normal mouse pad, you just know they're a sweat. This is like an exact replica of a pro player's gaming setup. He even has the gaming chair there, like a ton of mouse space, and yeah, you can just tell he might actually be a content creator as well. But yeah, if you're just trying to become the best Fortnite player, it's worth it. Plus, my boy got the white monster. You know he's grinding, dude, and the blue light glasses on the bottom left there, bro. I just know this guy's insane at Fortnite. Overall, though, I'd rate this setup just a 6.5 out of 10. So now we have Arca's setup, and you can see he has a ton of monitors, and I'll just be honest, this gives me kind of like 2018 gaming setup vibes when everyone just have a ton of monitors horizontal and they didn't really have them on monitor mounts. Yeah, compared to the other setups and cable management, I do think this setup is definitely lacking a little bit in like the cleanliness kind of aspect of it. I think he could also use much better use of his space if he kind of got monitor mounts, and then he could maybe move the PC up on the desk, because you don't really want to have it on the floor because it just gets really dirty. And the thing is, I'm not always a fan of these L desks that have like risers. I mean, I do get it a little bit, but yeah, I don't really like when the desks have like the little risers on the side, as you guys can see there. On a scale of 1 to 10 though, I'd have to give it a 6. For the last setup in this video, we have Sean, and I like how different people's vibes of the setups are. This one has way more of, I don't know why, it kind of gives me like a New York type of vibe. I might be completely wrong. I'm not sure those are real bricks. I think that's just kind of, those actually might be real bricks. Wait, I think those are real bricks. I low-key thought that was wallpaper, but whatever it is, it still looks really sick. We got a pretty nice DSLR looking camera over there, a second webcam. He's definitely a content creator for sure. He has a good amount of mouse space. You can tell he's kind of just all about like performance and like content creation, if that makes sense. He has 4 monitors, so that is pretty overkill. I don't think I've ever had that many. I do really like the kind of poster at the top left, just kind of for decoration and everything. But again, I do think it is kind of a little bit cluttered, but this is literally just a normal streamer setup. So overall, solid 7 out of 10. So now it's time for the moment you guys have all been waiting for. Make sure you comment what setup down below was your favorite, and whatever comment gets the most likes in 1 week, I'm gonna be sending that person $300. If you guys did enjoy this video though and want me to react to some other setups, make sure to drop a sub and also let me know in the comments. More importantly though, remember Jesus loves you, and that's about it. God bless.